Welcome back to the Gore-Tex Transalpine Run 2013, where we've seen extremely impressive running both in the men's and the women's races. Serafini and Cortazar Aranzeta go on to win the 5th stage, as does Clayton and Theodora Kakos. And as they head out on the 6th day, they have already completed 2/3 of the race. Team Solomon are once again the first team to cross the finish line, and they seem to be unstoppable at the moment. With a winning time of 3 hours 11:40, they increased their overall lead to almost 13 minutes.
Awful, but great. You know, we won again today with a huge margin, and that's what we wanted to do. We went into the 5th stage saying, let's take it easy, feel good for the next day. And we did. Came back and just crushed it today.
Going out on the 7th and the penultimate stage, the runners face their longest challenge yet. 42.6 kilometers, the length of a marathon, is a challenge within itself. Add to that the 2,903-meter climb and the fact that they've already covered over 175 kilometers in the last 6 days, and the task feels almost impossible. Leading Team Solomon controlled the race from early on and kept chasing teams Solomon International and Team Carrera Alto Seal on a safe distance behind them. Finishing the course after 4 hours 28 minutes, they bring home their 7th stage victory. Team Carrera Alto Seal finish in 2nd and extend their lead on Team Solomon International, who finish in 3rd. After 7 days of painful terrain, steep climbs and slippery descents, the 540 remaining runners wake up to the final day, knowing that they're only 39.8 kilometers from finishing this year's Gore-Tex Transalpine Run. The final stage starts here in the cool subalpine forest of Solda and ends in the sun-drenched Lach in Val Venosta. Team Solomon had built up a lead throughout the 7 earlier courses, and the question was if they would win their 8th stage here, and by doing so, bring home the overall victory. Team Carrera and Team Solomon International have been close behind the American and the Greek in every single earlier stage. Could any of them take their first victory here and break Team Solomon's winning streak? After a seemingly endless downhill, the first runners pass the finish line, and it is the men who have been dominating this race from day one who take home the 8th and final stage, and also the overall victory.
Yeah, we wanted to win, and we both knew that we're really strong, so we figured Toffel and Philip would be really strong, and then I knew Pablo from the week before, and he was just cruising at Ultrax, which was another race out in Zermatt. And so I knew there'd be competition, but I think we could do it. I knew we could.
So we got to see very beautiful places. The organization was great, and with Cameron we had so many good communication, cooperation, like we were running for years. So I was really happy that I could share with him these moments.
Silvia Serafini and Oyana Cortazar Aranzeta were favorites to win already after the first stage, and they proved to be impossible to beat as they take their 8th consecutive win and the overall victory. They've built up an incredible 3.5-hour lead on the 2nd-ranked team and finish as true trail heroes.
I feel very, very happy and good because it's my first race with more than 3 stages, because I race another one stage race, but this is the ones with 8 stages. And I feel very good because we see spectacular mountains, we run and we enjoy, and I'm very, very happy because I'm going to my home to see my baby and my family.
Oh, I'm super happy to have finished this wonderful race. For me it was the first stage race, and so having won it was wonderful. Together with Jana, I found Jana superb mate. She always wait for me when I had a problem, and I try to do the same with her. So I really enjoyed this experience of race as a team, and I really like this race. And I'm super happy that now I go home and I can tell everybody about this beautiful experience.
340 teams started the challenge and 260 of them managed to reach the finish in this year's Gore Transalpine run. A spectacular edition of the race, and we'll be sure to see many of the teams return in 2014.